I'm 33 years old, 10% body fat, and still benching 225 pounds. And honestly, I think most people have been lied to about what happens to you after 30. Because somewhere along the line, people started believing that when you get older, it automatically means you get fat, tired, weak, and out of shape. And I don't believe this is true. Now, I'm obviously not saying everybody needs to bench 225 or be shredded out of their minds, but I do believe people are massively underestimating what their body is capable of after they turn 30. And the crazy part is, I don't train like a psychopath. I'm not spending 3 hours in the gym. I'm not doing an influencer-only lifestyle. I'm a personal trainer. I work a lot, I have responsibilities, and a real life. The fitness industry makes people believe that staying lean over 30 requires suffering, obsession, perfect genetics, or steroids. But honestly, most people don't fail because they lack information. They fail because they lack consistency. Most people already know what to do. Eat more protein, stop overeating every weekend, sleep better, strength train consistently, and just move more. The problem is people don't stay consistent long enough to see results. Fitness after 30 becomes less about intensity and more about eliminating self-destruction. What actually keeps me lean and strong? Most people assume I have some secret program. And honestly, my approach is pretty boring. Strength training. I still train hard because strength matters. Most people stop training with intensity as they age, and they wonder why they feel old. And honestly, this intensity could just be getting in the gym. I'm not saying you have to bench 225 or something. Also, you gotta make sure you're getting enough protein. Protein is probably the biggest nutrition game changer for most people. You should be consuming 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. Walking. Walking is massively underrated for staying lean. Sleeping. Recovery matters more as you get older. Consistency. I'm not perfect, I'm just consistent. I see what my diet does to my body, I change accordingly, and then I stay consistent again. Now here's the real enemy after 30. The biggest threat after 30 isn't age, it's lifestyle drift. People get less movement. One of the common issues is people move less, so the same amount they would move in high school or college when they played sports or they're more active and not sitting at a desk all day, they're eating those same calories they did, but they're moving less, so their body's burning less and they're gaining more fat. The next one's more stress. Now, when you're stressed out from work, family, whatever, as you're getting older, you're getting stressed out because you're like, man, I'm getting old and I'm getting fatter or whatever. The problem is your cortisol will spike. And once your cortisol spikes, your body is in a fight or flight mode. So it's going to try to hold on to as many calories and hold on to as much fat as possible because it thinks it's in danger. So it's going to starve or something like that. So stress is bad. And now when you're stressed, you decide to drink more alcohol. And alcohol slows down protein synthesis. So you're not going to gain as much muscle. When you drink, you probably eat more. And also the calories in beers or, any type of liquor is unneeded empty calories. And also you're going to sleep worse when you're drinking that night. And then the next day when you wake up and you might feel a little hungover, you're going to either eat worse, you're not going to work out, and your body's going to have to recover from that, let alone recover from muscle usage from the gym and everything like that. So drinking is a huge problem. I kind of already mentioned this, but poor sleep, and poor sleep becomes from stress, drinking, and less movement, because if you're moving less, your body's not as used up and not as tired. So at the end of the day, your body is ready to do something, but you're trying to put it to sleep and it's not tired. So poor sleep is a huge problem as well. And also most people are pushing their sleep up to like midnight or 2 a.m. watching a Netflix show. You should try to get to bed so that when you wake up in the morning, you slept a solid 8 hours. Weekend overeating is a huge problem as well, because all week when you're in a great calorie range, making sure you're counting your calories if you're going that far, and then on the weekend, you eat an extra 1,000 calories each day, you might have erased everything you did during the week because the weekly average is in a weight gain zone. And again, I already kind of touched on this last one, but sitting all day is not helping at all because your metabolic rate is so low because you're not moving your body and you're sitting at a desk all day and probably eating. Most people become weaker slowly without even noticing it. And then they wake up one day feeling like their body aged overnight. Now here are some common excuses. I hear this all the time. I'm getting older, my metabolism is broken, I can't build muscle anymore. But usually what changed wasn't just their age, it was their habits. Your body reflects your routine more than your age. Look, I'm not saying everybody needs abs, though you probably want them. I think the problem is you don't believe you can have them. But that's another story. But I do believe people deserve to feel strong, confident, capable, and healthy as they get older. Because aging well is one of the highest forms of self-respect. And honestly, most people don't need a harder workout plan. They need accountability. If that's something you struggle with too, that's literally what I help people do. I've helped hundreds of people in person and online, some of which I only spend 15 minutes on the phone once a week talking about their diet, and they're losing significant weight. They're also moving and feeling a lot better. Getting older is unavoidable. Getting weaker isn't. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you need more help, contact me with a link in the description. Like this video, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.